You got the whole world in your hands, but you be playing.
Yeah, you know I can't afford to switch up. Gotta keep it solid right around your lips shut. Know you feel the pressure when my phone don't pick up, but I'm all.
Okay, what's up y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because there's nothing but lit over here, so you might as well subscribe, period. So today y'all, I'm gonna be showing y'all how I do my everyday makeup routine. I don't wear makeup every day, but when I do put on makeup or I'm filming, I do wear makeup, as y'all can see. So I'm gonna be showing y'all my makeup products and what I use on me. Everything doesn't work for everybody, so don't, you know, take it word for word. Figure out what works for you, because makeup is really a trial and error. This is kind of beginner friendly, I would say. So makeup is really a trial and error. So if you're wanting to learn makeup, or you want to see how I do mine, I've been doing my makeup for a while, so I am self-taught. I learned on my own. I just tried different products until I found what worked for me, and that's what you got to do, honestly, when it comes to stuff like this. But I'm gonna try to help y'all. I'm gonna try to give y'all what I do. Not everybody might not like my makeup, but this is what I do. So if y'all like the way my look looks, period, if I'm giving, please stay tuned and keep watching this video, because your girl gonna show you how I do mine. So like I said, don't forget to subscribe, and thank y'all so much for watching. Okay y'all, so this is how I basically start off my makeup. Normally what I do is I just tie my hair back. I normally like lay my lace. If I already don't have a wig on, I just I didn't have a wig on before this, so I just put my hair on and I did my edges and stuff. You want to make sure you do your edges before you do your makeup and stuff, because if you do it after, your makeup's gonna get in your edges. So make sure that you do your hair first. So basically what I started off by doing, this is like kind of beginners friendly, like I would say medium. It's kind of beginners friendly, but you just gotta find what suits you. Like everything I might do might not fit you, so you just gotta find what suits you. So basically I do my eyebrows first, because my eyebrows take the longest. I might actually fast forward this part, because my eyebrows really do take a long time, because they never come out exactly the same. They might come out as sisters, you never really know. So what you first want to do is take a spoolie. I have a spoolie on this brush. Take a spoolie and you're gonna brush your eyebrows up, okay, like this. I'm gonna zoom in for y'all, but you're gonna take your spoolie and you're just gonna go in the upwards motion like that on both your eyebrows, right? So once you do that, you're gonna take a brown eyebrow pencil, and I just get these from Walmart or Walgreens or the dollar store. They're literally $1. I take a brown, I think this is actually eyeliner. Oh, so this is by Wet n Wild. It's the color brown. So yeah, this is an eyeliner pencil, but I use it for my eyebrows. So what you want to make sure is that this is sharp. The sharper this is, the sharper your eyebrows are gonna look. Get you a good eyebrow. You see how sharp that is? You want it to be like that sharp. This works for my eyebrow shape a little bit better, because my shape is kind of weird. So this is how I learned how to do my eyebrows, because my eyebrow shape is kind of weird. It's not normal. Not the normal type of eyebrow shape. Okay. First of all, put primer on. I forgot all about the primer. Let me get primer. So this primer is cool. This is the primer that I use by Wet n Wild, the matte finish. I also have, this is the primer I use most of the time, and I don't know if this is normal or not, but I put primer on my eyebrows. I don't know if everybody else does that. I remember before somebody was like, you put primer on your eyebrows, but I tend to get oily like right here and on my eyebrows the most, so that's where I try to put more primer at. So yeah, that's what you're gonna do. So I'm gonna brush my eyebrows back up to make sure that they're up, all the hairs are up. Y'all see that? Do not mind my skin. Don't talk about my skin, because my skin look crazy. But yeah, I'm trying to get my skin under control now. You're gonna brush your eyebrows up. You're gonna take your eyebrow pencil and you're going to Make sure it's in focus. Okay, so you're going to take your eyebrow pencil and just lightly start drawing a line underneath your under eyebrow right here. So you're just going to do this. And like I said, if you have like an easier brow shape than I do, this will probably be even easier. But you just find like your eyebrow type of shape. You just go underneath it lightly, not too harsh. And you just follow it. Basically, you just follow it. So, you see how I got that line right there? So you go to the top. And like I said, what might work for you might not work for me. Everybody different. What I might do might not work for you. So just find, like, makeup is really trial and error. Like, you learn along the way. Like, when I first started doing makeup, I really, girl, I was not that good. But now I get compliments on my makeup all the time, especially my eyebrows. So it's just trial and error. So you lightly go in at the top, very, very lightly. You just follow your eyebrow shape. Or if you don't have a shape, try to create a shape. And just do like that. And it doesn't have to be perfect because you're going to go in with concealer. And concealer is going to kind of fix it. So that's what mine look like. My eyebrows are not going to be twins. Trust the process. Trust the process. So you're going to re-sharpen it if you need it to be sharpened, but you want to make sure your pencil stays sharpened. Like, that's really important. So then you're going to go in on the other side and do the same thing. So they look crazy right now, but I'm telling you, trust the process. What you're going to do next is, do I got a piece of hair right there? Okay, yeah. So what you're going to do next is, you're going to take your eyebrow pomade, whatever you want to use. I use this is Anastasia. I believe this is, yeah, this is in the color Ebony. So I use Anastasia Ebony. This is what I use to fill in my brows. This is probably about, I think it's $20. This is $20. I got this from Macy's, but you can go in Sephora, wherever. They don't carry this in like Walmart stuff, but yeah, you can go in like Macy's, Sephora, stuff like that. And this eyebrow pencil is like $1 wherever, Walmart, Walgreens, whatever. So I just go in with this. I just take like a, y'all see it, it's like a slanted brush. I go in with this and I just basically like fill in my eyebrows with this. So you just kind of want to like stroke it. Don't go in there like too hard, you know. You just want to kind of like stroke, because you don't want it to be too harsh, because you're still working on it, you know. You're still trying to figure out, if you're new to this, you're going to try to figure out your shape. But like I said, your eyebrows are not going to be good every single day until you perfect it. So you just want to go in very lightly, very lightly. Put this towards the end of your brow. Don't try to put this too close to the front, because this is like a darker brown. You don't want your eyebrows to be like super harsh. So you put this more towards the end, the middle. Try to stay away from the front. So what you're going to do is take the spoolie. You're just going to try to like blend the front out. Even though you don't have much product right here, you're just going to blend it out just to make sure. And then you also want to blend out that line that you did at the top, because like I said, you don't want it to be too harsh. So just gonna blend that out. It's just kind of like that line at the top is kind of like a guide, like, you know, just to stay in the box in a sense. This is not the palette. So I don't know where I got this palette from, because I've had it for a minute and it looks crusty, so don't do too much. But it's called Brow. It looks like this. It's really crusty, y'all. Don't talk about it. But it basically, it looks a mess. But I had this for a minute and it has like these different browns in it. So this is what I normally use to fill in the beginning part of my brow. So if you don't have this, you can get like a brow powder off the store, like a really light brow powder, not like the dark Anastasia one, not this. Or you could use this in the front and just blend it out. Like, you have to really blend it out, because like I said, the front of your brow, you don't want it to be dark. So this powder is like lighter than that. But if you don't have that, you could take this brow pencil and you could just fill it in at the top and blend it out. So I'm gonna use what I have, but you can use these as alternative options if you don't have, you know, that. You can also use that too. So I'm just gonna take that a little bit on my brush, and I'm gonna put it at the beginning of my brow to fill it in. And I probably got this palette from like Ross or Burlington or something. I don't really remember. It's probably from one of those like type of makeup stores. So you just put that at the beginning of your brow just to fill it in, but you don't want it to be dark. Remember, you don't want your eyebrows to be dark in the beginning, because you're gonna look crazy. You do not want it to look like that. So you're gonna blend it out. You're gonna blend it out. So you see how that looks? You see how bold they look? You're gonna just take your spoolie and you're gonna just blend it into the end of your brow where you have the Anastasia. You're just gonna blend and just kind of stroke it lightly at the ends, just to try to get like the powder in there. If you see like spots in your brows, try to just like fill it in. And you're gonna do the same thing to the other side. Just try to like fill them in. Boom. Okay, so now you're gonna conceal it. Okay, I don't want to make this video too long, so I might like speed up some parts. But basically, once you got that kind of looking somewhat how you want it to look, I've been using this for a long time, the LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is what I've used for a long time. I just got into a different concealer for like right here, but this has always been my go-to for my brows. This is really beginner friendly if you don't want to spend a lot on concealer and you're just trying to learn makeup. This is probably like $3 or $4 at the beauty supply, or you can go to like Sephora, Walmart. These are pretty much everywhere, I believe. So yeah, this is in the color Beautiful Bronze. This is what I use for my eyebrows, but like I said, you'll find what works for you. Is trial and error with makeup products, honestly, because not everything works for everybody. Some people, I've seen people conceal with the brush on here, but I personally don't do that because I feel like I can't control it as much because it's bigger. So I use like a small, I use a fine, really small brush like this. This is what I use. I mix the brush in to get some, and then I kind of like smooth it out. So it's kind of like flat, like it's stuck together flat like that. So that's what I do right there. So then what you do is you go underneath and you basically clean up your brow. Like wherever you made mistakes, or if you made your eyebrows too thick, this is where you can fix it. So I can't really talk doing this because I've never been able to talk while I'm doing this. So I'm just fast forward this part.
I'm back, so what's the deal now? I still don't give a about how they feel now. I got you hot, little nigga, chill out. Say you coming for the spot, just a spill now. Either staying in the game, bro. Them niggas waiting on young Tiller to change up. Niggas waiting on me to run out of pay, bro. I don't ever speak on niggas. I look like bringing niggas' names up. I can't let a nigga get famous. These niggas, they wanna defame us. They wanna betray us.
What you want to do after you conceal them, you want to make sure you blend them in. Like the concealer around it, you have to, like, this is important, you have to blend all that in, because if you don't, if somebody like take a picture, or somebody taking a picture of you or recording, girl, they're gonna see that. So you want to make sure you blend this in. You want to make sure you find the concealer that's your color, because if it's not your color, I'm telling you, you're gonna look crazy. So you never could go wrong with a concealer that's like probably a little lighter than your actual skin tone, just one shade up. You don't have to like You don't have to like blend it in extremely well, but just make sure you blend it in good enough, because you're gonna put foundation over it that's your color, so everything's gonna like look right. Okay, so do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? Hold on, like I said, it looked really weird from this angle, so let me. Okay, don't play with your girl. Do not play with your girl. You see, you're gonna take a setting powder. I know y'all gonna be like, girl, what? A setting powder? You're gonna take a setting powder. This is the one that I use. I have two different ones. I have this one, and I also use one that's kind of more my color. This is by Fit Me Too. Sometimes, like, I don't know, this makes me a little too white, so sometimes I'll use this Fit Me one in the color 40. But it's a loose finishing powder. Both of them are loose finishing powders. But this is what I normally tend to use, this one. So what you're going to do is, this is probably like $4 or $5 at Walmart. I'm saying the prices for y'all so y'all can just know like what's the budget type thing with it. But this is going to help have your makeup looking like snatched. Okay, so you're going to put this all over your face. I know you're like, girl, what are you doing? Trust the process. I'm telling you. So if you like matte finishes, do this. Do this. I'm telling you. So you're going to put this all around your face with it. Okay? So it should be all over your face like this. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your foundation. Like I said, this is going to be trial and error because not everybody's foundation is going to match them. So this is what I use. This is Fit Me in 386. This is Fit Me. So this is matte poreless. And it says normal to oily skin. So this is what I use. I use a mixture. So I use this in the winter, the 368. In the summer, I normally tend to go darker because I get darker in the summer. And I use my MAC. Now this foundation is expensive, okay? So if you're just starting out, this Fit Me is perfect. You know what I mean? It's in a budget. This is only like $7 at Walmart. This foundation is more expensive. So if you're just getting into makeup, don't rush yourself into buying expensive stuff until you know what you're doing, because you're gonna waste money. But this foundation is like $30, $35. So I use these mixed together. Like I said, use what you can do for right now and while you're learning. So you're gonna mix these together. If you can't find like a foundation that fits you, you can always mix two foundations together. So I just mix them together on my hand. My hand is like my little palette, which is bad. I should use an actual palette for this, but you know, I just use my hand.
I can't let a nigga get famous. These niggas, they wanna defame us. They wanna betray us. They wanna play games. Oh no, disloyal, that's how they want.
You're gonna try to avoid putting too much product right here because your concealer is gonna go right there. And if you put foundation and concealer, it's gonna look weird. It's just gonna look weird. Don't do that. Okay, so I was eating something and I let my makeup dry up, but I'm just basically blending it in with a beauty blender. I had took some of my setting spray and I sprayed it on my face. You just want to make sure your makeup is all blended out. You want to make sure that it's all blended out. Like, take it down your neck, under your chin. You want to make sure it's full coverage, right?
What you want from me? What these niggas want from me? Listen, don't with me. Hey, think.
I go in with this concealer I got out of Walgreens. This is something new, actually. I've been trying. It's been looking okay on me. I still don't know if I really like it or not.
Damn, here it go. You see this shit is so new to me, bro. Not the music that's easy, it comes smooth to me, bro. When I should have been in school, I was making tunes, truancy, bro. Low key, them cool kids wasn't cool as me, bro. I fell in love and had a mini me. Thank you, Jesus. 10 fingers, 10 toes on a pretty piece, seriously. Thank you, Jesus. Pray for it every day in them UPS trailers, and you gave it to me like I asked. That's amazing.
I have the Fenty stick, contour stick in the color Espresso. So if you like the way this looks, this is what it is.
I got a purchase, told my niggas lend me $600, it'll be worth it, let's cop it. So many times I second guess myself, nigga, I never wanted to be in.
And I really am not into eyeshadows right now. I don't, like, I know how to do eyeshadow a little bit, but I'm not too really well with it. And I just kind of look I like the way my makeup looks, like kind of natural, like just brown. So that's what type of girl I am. I don't really like all the, like, they're pretty, but I just don't know how to do them. And I don't want to try because I like the way my makeup looks now. So
Me, nigga, the money saved me. Nigga, money is the reason that you with me, ain't it? And even though this shit got me angry.
Boom.
Fixing my daughter gon' have to grow up without a father figure. I'ma end up in prison. Wishing I never got into this business. It's nothing personal. I made.
These are, like I said, these are some lashes I got off Amazon. They're like eyelash extension eyelash that, like, they look like extensions, but they're not. They're strips.
For the answers in my idol's music. In his earlier days, man, I know he went through this. He got through this. I'll get through.
Setting spray. This is some setting spray I got from I don't know, probably like Burlington, Ross, something like that. I pick up like little knick-knack makeup things because this smells so good. This is peaches and cream setting spray. It smells really good. So, or I have like a regular setting spray. I used to use MAC setting spray finish, but I haven't been to get one in a while, but that's really good too. But this is a good alternative for any setting spray. Just spray your face all the way around. So it should look like really wet. So then you just take a fan and you just dry your face like that.
Before you judge me, check yourself before you judge me.
And then it's still gonna sit and dry. But anywhere you think that you like missed or it doesn't look right, you can always go through, blend more. Just blend your face together. And I go in with mascara underneath my eyelashes because I just like that. So that's what I do. But if you like it like this, you can just stop right here with your lashes.
Hey, get ugly. This time you might not be so loud.
And then after, I just go in with a highlighter. This is by NYX High Class Illuminating Powder. So I just take a brush. This is a highlighting brush I specifically use for highlighting. Don't use this for anything else. This is the brush that I have. Do not use this for anything else because highlighter will get all over your face.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
And then I'm gonna come back. But this is literally how I do my makeup every time I do it. But I will be right back.
Say he coming for the spot, just a spill now. Leave a stain in the game, bro. Them niggas waiting on young Tiller to change up. Niggas waiting on me to run out of paper. I don't never speak on niggas. I look like bringing niggas' names up. I can't let a nigga get famous.